I'm 94 years old, retired for over 3 decades, and I haven't spent a dime on hospitals in 35 years. I still play cards with friends, mow my lawn, and drive to the market every week. Doctors told me to slow down when I was 60, saying I couldn't stay healthy forever at this age. But I haven't had a cold since the Clinton era, and I remember every neighbor's name. No, it's not luck or good genes. It's 5 simple but powerful habits I practice daily to keep my body and mind sharp. They're so easy you'll think, that's it? But trust me, they work. Here's exactly what I do, why it works, and how you, whatever your age, can start today to turn your retirement years into golden years. Stick with me to the end, and I'll share how to join the Stories for Retired community to discover more tips for living healthy and happy, plus a special secret I haven't revealed yet. Habit 1. 90 seconds to wake up your body, a signal for a vibrant day. Every morning before my feet touch the floor, I spend 90 seconds sending a signal to my body, today we're still alive and kicking. I learned this at 64, after a doctor explained that the first 30 minutes after waking are when your body ages fastest. Your blood's thicker, joints are stiff, and your nervous system's still rubbing sleep from its eyes. Most people jump up, grab their phone, or dive into daily stress, the quickest way to tire your body out from the start. I do the opposite. I lie in bed, take 3 deep breaths, each lasting 5 seconds. I stretch my fingers and toes, rotate my wrists and ankles in slow circles. I gently twist my hips, lift my shoulders. Just 90 seconds, but it wakes every joint, tendon, and muscle, sending blood flowing and oxygen to my brain. At 60, I woke up feeling like a car out of gas. Joints creaked, legs felt heavy, mind foggy. Once, I nearly fell stepping down the stairs because my legs weren't awake. A physical therapist showed me this trick and it changed everything. This habit doesn't just cut the risk of falls. A top reason seniors end up in hospitals, it calms the nervous system, boosts circulation, and improves balance. The National Institute on Aging has research backing this. Older adults doing gentle morning mobility report 30% more energy, clearer thinking, and a 25% lower chance of joint pain. Simple but powerful. You don't need a gym, yoga class, or even to get out of bed. If I skip it, my body reminds me, back aches, joints creak, steps feel sluggish. Now, I do it before coffee or the newspaper. It's not just a warm-up, it's a declaration, body, I still need you. If you try just one habit from this article, start here. Tomorrow morning, stay in bed, breathe, move gently. You'll feel the difference before your first sip of water. Habit 2. The 5-minute drink that saves your wallet, a natural immune shield. After waking my body, I make a drink that's kept me doctor-free for over 35 years. No pills, no pricey superfoods from ads. Just a cup of warm water with fresh lemon, ginger, and a teaspoon of raw honey. I call it my golden glass. It kickstarts my immune system, fights inflammation, and keeps my medical bills at zero. It takes less than 5 minutes to prep, but the benefits last all day, all year, maybe a lifetime. Let's break it down. Fresh lemon delivers vitamin C, not just an antioxidant but fuel for white blood cells, your body's defense against germs and viruses. The Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State University says vitamin C doesn't just prevent illness. It shortens its duration, especially in seniors. It also triggers bile production in the liver, aiding digestion, critical as your gut slows with age. Ginger is nature's anti-inflammatory superhero. A study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found ginger reduces inflammation as effectively as ibuprofen, without harming your stomach or kidneys. It soothes achy joints and boosts blood flow. Raw honey is a natural antibacterial, calms the throat, and enhances nutrient absorption from lemon and ginger. Together, this drink is a powerhouse shield for your body. I started this at 62 when every winter brought coughs, stuffy noses, and joint pain. 2 weeks after my golden glass, my digestion felt lighter, no more bloating after breakfast. Joint pain eased. A year later, I realized I hadn't had a cold or sniffles. Now, I drink it every morning before coffee, before the news. If I miss it, I feel sluggish like a puzzle piece is missing. You don't need a juicer or fancy ingredients. Heat water to warm, about 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, not boiling to preserve vitamin C. Squeeze half a lemon, add a slice of smashed ginger, a teaspoon of honey. Stir, sip slowly, feel your body say thank you. This isn't just a drink, it's a commitment. I choose health, not illness. Habit 3, 15-minute walk to save millions, your free medicine. I don't walk for exercise. I walk to save on medical bills and keep my body running like it did at 50. Every day I take a 15-minute walk around the neighborhood. No phone, no music, just my breath, footsteps, and birds chirping. At 94, walking isn't a joke. It's the foundation of my health. At 60, I used to jog thinking I needed sweat to stay young. But a study in The Lancet changed my mind. Regular walking cuts mortality risk by 40%, lowers blood sugar, boosts memory, and reduces systemic inflammation. It doesn't just move your body forward, it puts everything else back in place. Joints, lungs, lymphatic system, mind. I walk rain or shine, tired or not. It doesn't have to be far, sometimes just around the house or along the fence. If I skip it, I feel it, stiff back, foggy head, sluggish gut, even a grumpy mood. Once I skipped my walk to watch TV. By afternoon, I felt 10 years older, heavy shoulders, tired mind, unsteady steps. Since then, I treat walking like a prescription, non-negotiable. I wear supportive shoes, walk slowly, breathe in for 4 seconds, out for 6 to stimulate the vagus nerve. I swing my arms gently, keep my shoulders back, head high. And I smile, not because I'm happy but because smiling activates the vagus nerve, reducing stress and stabilizing heart rate. A psychosomatic medicine study confirms. Smiling while walking boosts stress relief by 20%. The British Journal of Sports Medicine found just 15 to 20 minutes of daily walking significantly lowers C-reactive protein, CRP, an inflammation marker tied to heart disease, joint issues, and dementia. A Stanford study showed walking increases creativity and mental clarity more than any seated activity. For me, walking is a reset. After 15 minutes, my shoulders relax, knees feel flexible, mood lifts. You don't need a park, perfect weather, or energy. Walking gives you energy. Just step out the door and say, I can still do this. Habit 4. The one nutrient I never skip after 65, breakfast that builds body and brain. There's one thing I haven't skipped in over 35 years, protein. After 65, your body gets less efficient at absorbing and using protein, so you need more to maintain muscle, memory, immunity, and healing. At 62, I thought I ate well, bread, tea, some fruit. But I was tired by 10 a.m., forgetting names, even whether I'd eaten breakfast. My doctor checked and said, you're protein deficient. Your body's eating its own muscles. That's when I changed my breakfast for good. Now, I start with a brain and body breakfast. 1 boiled egg, half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, a handful of almonds, about 10, and a small handful of raspberries or blueberries. That's roughly 25-30 g of high-quality protein, plus healthy fats, antioxidants, and probiotics. Protein isn't just for athletes. It builds immune cells, enzymes for tissue repair, and neurotransmitters for a sharp brain. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found older adults eating 25-30 g of protein per meal have stronger muscles, fewer hospitalizations, and longer lives. A Tufts University study showed higher protein intake boosts immune response to illness and vaccines. Eggs are a complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids. Greek yogurt offers protein, calcium, and probiotics for gut health. Almonds provide omega-3s and anti-inflammatory compounds. Raspberries have anthocyanins, protecting the brain from cognitive decline. This breakfast doesn't just fill me, it keeps my blood sugar steady so I'm alert until noon, no mid-morning crashes. Some days I switch to cottage cheese with chia seeds, tofu with veggies, or a small piece of salmon on whole grain toast. But the rule stays, protein first. Don't let your body run on fumes. A proper breakfast is the foundation for a strong day, especially after 65. Habit 5. 3 minutes to reprogram your mind, locking out worry. No doctor told me this, but I learned over the years. Your mind gets tired before your body weakens. To stay truly healthy, start with your head. Every morning before turning on the TV, reading the paper, or talking to anyone, I sit still for 3 minutes. No meditation, no candles, no music. I close my eyes, breathe slowly, and picture my day. Not bills, news, or chores. I imagine how I want to feel. Calm, strong, joyful. I see myself laughing with neighbors, playing cards sharp as a tack, shopping without fatigue, handling a busy day with a smile. Sounds simple, but it's my most powerful weapon. Your brain can't fully tell vivid imagination from reality. Harvard research using fMRI scans shows imagining an action activates the same brain regions as doing it. Repeat daily and you rewire your nervous system, making your body calmer, more focused, stronger before you leave the house. Stress is the #1 immunity killer, not germs or genes. It spikes cortisol, destroys brain cells, weakens muscles, and causes chronic inflammation. In seniors, stress shows up as confusion, fatigue, or sudden illness. But 3 minutes of mind programming each morning changes everything. I had a friend my age always worried about money, politics, health. He lived in fight or flight mode and collapsed one day with a heart issue. No warning. He recovered but was never the same. He asked, "How are you always so calm?" I said, "Worry's a thief. I lock it out every morning." A University of Wisconsin-Madison study found just 5 minutes of daily mental rehearsal cuts anxiety by 35%, improves focus, and boosts immune response in people over 65. Effects last week's. For me, these 3 minutes lower blood pressure, sharpen memory, even improve digestion. Just sit, picture strength, joy, see yourself healthy, laughing at 94. Over time it becomes real. The secret I haven't told you. And a special invitation. These 5 habits: 90-second wake-up, anti-inflammatory golden glass, 15-minute walk, protein-packed breakfast, 3-minute mind reset, are why I've stayed hospital-free for 35 years. They're not miracles but small, consistent choices that build massive strength. You don't need to be 94 to start. Whether you're 60, 70, or 80, your body still listens, still responds if you act. But there's one secret I haven't shared. Something I do every night before bed that helps my body repair itself during sleep, possibly the key to reversing aging. Science is digging into it and it's more powerful than you'd think. I'll reveal it in my next post on Stories for Retired, a channel dedicated to retirees who want to live healthy, meaningful lives. Join now. Don't miss this evening's secret and hundreds of other tips for living strong and joyful. Follow Stories for Retired on YouTube at Stories for Retired. Subscribe to our free newsletter for the latest posts, recipes, and inspiring stories from people like you. Start tomorrow with the first habit, 90 seconds of waking your body, and share how it feels with us. Together, let's make retirement golden with no medical bills, just health and happiness.